Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Thanks for tuning in to my sports channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Today, the biggest story in the sports world is Simone Biles. Simone Biles is the most decorated U.S. gymnast of all time. You know, she is the greatest. They call her the GOAT. Today, she decided that it might be best for her to withdraw from the finals, in which she did. And, you know, it has stirred up some controversy. There's people talking about it, and there's people who are critical of her decision, calling her selfish and calling her weak. What I think is very selfish and weak are the people who are actually criticizing her for making a personal decision that benefits her and nobody else. I'm okay with her decision. At the end of the day, she's a winner. You know, it took immense courage for her, you know, to put her safety and her health at risk in the face of immense pressure. We don't know personally what Biles is going through. Not only as a gymnast, but as a person as well. We shouldn't be so hard on her decision. We should be applauding her for the decision that she made. It makes you look weak and selfish as a person to not respect her for her decision. Biles is a great gymnast. She is a gifted athlete. You know, some call her the best athlete in America, in the world. You know, but when the world is watching you, it can be very tough. When you're in the public eye, it is hard. For me, as a sports writer and as a journalist, it is hard to do these videos. It is hard for me to put myself out there as an aspiring journalist and sports writer. It's very hard. And today, I usually prepare my videos. I didn't prepare this one. I just came on and I'm speaking from the heart today. But when there are so many people watching you, and when you are put in a position to where you have to manage expectations, and you have to try to be your best on camera, it could be very tough. Mentally, it can have an effect on you. And I'm pretty sure being a gymnast for Team USA has mentally had an effect on Biles. She said she wasn't feeling right mentally, is why she pulled out, and that she had to address those mental health issues. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Take care of yourself and don't worry about what everybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. You know, if you're not in the right state of mind, how can you even compete for the Olympics? But these guys are dealing with a tremendous amount of pressure representing the country. That's why, to me, Biles is a winner, because she has represented our country. There's no shame in pulling out of the event. It's just lazy and irresponsible of people to call her weak and selfish. It's very insensitive. The insensitivity in this country is unreal. You know, people don't have anything nice to say about an athlete. But when they do something well, everyone wants to applaud them and celebrate. But when they pull out, or when they disappoint you and don't live up to your expectations, then you want to criticize them and knock them down after you built them up. In fairness, Biles deserves a lot of credit for how she handled the situation. she deserves a lot of love for taking action today. You know, she should be appreciated as not only an Olympian, but as a person. And anyone else who is struggling with mental illness, this was for you as well. Because like I said, I put myself out here. My biggest fear is making a mistake and people not coming back for more. My biggest fear is saying the wrong thing and losing ratings and subscribers. My biggest fear is failure. And for someone who struggles with ADHD and a learning disability and a disorder, it could be tough for me sometimes. There's days where I'm not motivated to do this. I've been motivated to do this, but there's days where I just don't feel up to it. Because there is so much negative press, negative criticism, negative comments, haters, doubters, people who don't mean you well. But to say she's weak because she pulled out a competition, that is just wrong. Flat out wrong. She has to get herself right if she is going to compete and perform well in the Olympics. And if you guys don't understand that, then that's too bad. You know, if you're not oblivious and you're too ignorant to see why she is doing this, then that's something you have to live with, not her. Because at the end of the day, she did what was best for her. It's not about pleasing the entire country. It's not about living up to your standards. It's not about her satisfying you. It's about her satisfying herself. And see, she got into this sport because she loves it. She has a passion for it. But us as people, those who root and cheer on these athletes, we make it bigger than that. You know, we put so much pressure on these athletes that they feel like if they don't win a gold medal, or even a silver, or even a bronze, that they let down the entire country. You didn't let down the entire country. If you make it to the Olympics, you satisfied the entire country. You made people in this country happy. At least that's how it should be, but that's not how it is. And it's unfortunate for all these young athletes. I know the skateboarder, Houston, he was having trouble with mental health, you know, in that event because he didn't win gold. He felt like he let the entire country down. You're a winner, bro. You did not let anybody down. And if you did, those are ignorant people, you know, people who don't matter, people who, you know, are not in your lives, people you don't even know who are making these, you know, these ignorant comments. But today, I sit here and I sit here and I applaud Simone Biles, and you know, I just want to say that I'm very proud of her for not only her courage, for not only her, you know, natural abilities to be such a great gymnast, but for her taking care of her mental health first and putting that first. And to all those who don't get it, too bad. It's not about you. It's about Biles and how she's feeling and her state of mind and where she's at mentally. I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe to this channel. Come back for future videos. Take care.